Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. We've been selling auto parts for over 30 years.
To drain the coolant out of the radiator on this CRV, the drain plug is right in the center, right below the license plate up in the center. I just use a little pair of pliers. I reach in there and I turn it counterclockwise. Once you snap it, you can probably get your hand up in there. I used a lift. You can use a jack. A jack stands at home or just crawl on your back. Make sure you have a catch pan to catch your coolant. No need to take the petcock all the way out, just enough to drain. That way you can control the flow. Once the petcock's opened and the coolant's draining into the bucket, I release the radiator cap to let the suction and let it come out a little faster. And then just set that aside. So now we're going to add the coolant, and I've installed this clear funnel. It's like a self-burping funnel. You can use a regular funnel if you don't have this, but it's easier for you guys to see it in the visual. So I connected the correct fitting on the bottom on the radiator, and this just sits right in there. Now I'm going to fill it up with the coolant. Make sure that the drain valve is tightened before adding new coolant. Check your owner's manual for the type of coolant in the mixture. This has been pre-mixed. So now that I have filled the radiator with coolant and I used my self-burper funnel, I've left it at a level that makes me very comfortable so that when I run it, it can suck any fluid down in or burp it up and not make a mess. If you don't have this style funnel, do not fill it all the way to the top. Leave some air so you can visually see down there. Start your car and run it. We're going to run it for about a half hour, 40 minutes, whatever it takes to get the thermostat to open. Make sure your heater hose connector inside your heater vent is on hot so that the coolant will go through the heater core and you'll get all the air out of your system. And once that happens, the fans will come on. You hear those fans, watch your coolant level, top it off at the top of the radiator, put your cap on, and you're ready to go. So now that you've had the car run, reach full temperature, and thermostat opened, cooling fans came on, I let it sit for about a half hour, let it cool down, and let the coolant get sucked into the system, and now it's going to be at its proper level. I'm going to close this off when you have this style filter funnel, and take it off. You're going to get some spillage a little bit, so make sure your pan is still underneath. So now I'm going to put the radiator cap back on. Seal that up. Check my overflow. And if it's low, now that it's cold, it's going to be marked. You'll see the fluid level where it is. And on the side here, there's a line, and it says cold and hot. And this is cold, so that's where I like to use this. I can put it right on top and add to it. Check my level. And it's right at the cold level, which is perfect. Reassemble the cap. Make sure that screws down, sealed tight. And you are ready to go.
Thanks for watching. Visit us at 1AAuto.com for quality auto parts, fast and free shipping, and the best customer service in the industry.